Welcome back to this episode of BeamNG Roadkill, where we finally bring back Project Turbo 6. Will it go 8s? Maybe. I don't know. For once, something with actual paint and actual chrome and decent suspension and tires and everything just all ready to go. Yeah. Today, we revive a fallen warrior in the Roadkill fleet. And honestly, a car that ended in such failure that I didn't even have a chance before the mod broke to try and break, I think, into the 9s. If I go back and look at the original episode with the Project Turbo 6. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh! Jesus. Should look these things up before. But no, I don't do that. 6. What is the time we ended with? Oh god, it was the old. An 11.3. So we ended off with an 11.3. So we never broke into the 10s. We never broke into the 9s. And my goal with this thing is probably to break into the 8s with an inline 6. Because I think we can do it. And I mean, I've put the parts on it to do it. In order to fund this car, we have sold the Blue BX. So the Blue BX is gone, even though we didn't really do much with that vehicle. It's gone. No longer here. Not building it anymore. That's why it has the wheels off that car on it. At least the front wheels. The rear wheels I had to get different. But yeah, we got Mickey Thompson's on it. Billet Specialties. I didn't put a chute on it yet, but we got a drag wing. Full roll cage. It needs a fuel cell. And I tubed the front half because, I mean, it's a Barstow. It's a heavy-ass car. So, yeah. We're taking Project Turbo 6 2.0 here completely seriously. I want a fast inline 6 drag car with a stick. That was the other thing. I'm pretty sure the original car was not a stick. It was a automatic. But we're doing a stick because BeamNG has fixed the 2-step with manual transmission. So I can actually build boost on the line and try to launch the car, but that may the clutch might not appreciate that a lot because, I mean, it's Roadkill here. I have the worst luck with clutches, especially because I drive with a controller most of the time. But yeah. So, what are we using to put an inline 6 in this thing? Because you can't turbo the base game inline 6. No. Classic engine pack. Basically, it's a new pack on the BeamNG repo that allows you to do a bunch of different stuff with engines, and honestly, probably one of the better engine packs out there. But what we're going with is very simple, a 250 cubic inch inline 6. So it's a big boy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 4.1 liter inline 6. We're going to bore it too, at least eventually when I blow it up, because it's not going to be fully built today. But yeah, we're putting a race 6-speed manual transmission in an ultralight flywheel. As for the top end, no nitrous yet. Turbocharging it, of course. We're going to keep the variable blow-through turbocharger and eventually go to compound turbos in this thing. We're going to get this thing mostly right today. If it doesn't go 8s, we're going to go compound turbos the next time you see this thing, and it'll have a turbo out the hood. Mesh guard. Don't care about the exhaust. We're going straight out the hood. Race performance EFI on it. We're not doing a carbureted type setup. Nope. Variable wastegate. We're probably going to keep that for now. We may go to boost by gear if the car doesn't like itself. Just full rev limiter. We're not putting a race cylinder head on it, but we are going to put stage 2 internals on it. I'm not going to overbuild this car. It's the one thing that I'm a little worried about doing, is trying to overbuild it for what it needs to do. But a high performance distributor on it. I don't even, oh there it is. Yeah, it's there. Then as for the bottom end, we're putting a dry sump oil pan on it. It's getting an oil cooler. It's getting the whole 9 yards, because I don't want to blow this thing up off the bat, and we're putting a billet short block in it. Will that necessarily blow up in the end? Yes, I think it will. I think the head will eventually get angry enough and bend a rod. We're going to leave the stock engine mounts. In terms of little things that I think I got to clean up on this thing, I don't have a shift light. Oh, I do have a shift light. I just don't know where it is. Okay, we got a racing wheel. We got a shifter. Are there interior options? No. Black interior. Yeah, that's fine. Can I mess with the shifter at all? Or will that be... Yeah, no, don't think I can. Alright, well, either way, fans are running. Can't put a hood on the car because there's no cut hood. And, of course, like all Barstows, for some goddamn reason, I cannot keep the color on the roll cage and front roll bar. Don't know why. Alright, in terms of tuning, 5,000 RPM, not going to cut it. We're going 7,200 off the bat. I full confidence. We'll go with 8 on there. Idle RPM is fine. 15 PSI. And I want loud turbo. Loud turbo. Oh yeah. Oh, it's happy. Oh, but the brakes. Oh. I don't know why the brakes aren't happy. I think that might... Oh, I gotta change the rear of the drum brakes. Forgot about that. It pulls, though. You know, I never even looked at what a rear gear is in this thing. I'm hoping it's good enough to go down the drag strip. But yeah, I definitely don't want disc brakes in the rear. They're locking up too good. Maybe on a drift car, but not on this thing. Rear differential. Alright, yeah, we got a 283 in it. That's good. Rear brakes. Yeah, that should be a lot better. Let's see. Also, let's try launching the thing. Fuck it. I'll fix the color after. Ooh, it might still lock up pretty good. Alright, let's see how pissed the clutch is going to get at me. They're better. Rear end is definitely a little stiff. I think that's what might save the car right now, so... Alright, well, I'm not putting a shoot on it. There are some little things that we do need to clean up, so I think it's just time. Head to the drag strip and start making passes until we go fast. That's the only goal. We go fast. If this thing doesn't run a 10 off the bat, I'm going to be... Well, we're probably going to be skipping the entire test session today and going back tomorrow with compound turbos on this thing, because... Yeah. I want to stay calm, but... I don't know. We'll see. Alright. We'll be right back. Alright, it's time to either be smart about this, or we're just going to do this the Roadkill way and just go down the strip at full bore and hope everything goes according to plan. Yeah. No, we're not going to the 8th, we're not doing nothing. No. We're getting the time, and we're figuring out what the hell's wrong. Unless the car's spinning. But, the first burnout. Oh. Why doesn't it want to do a burnout? It's on comp tires. Are you fucking kidding me? Already? Oh, well that's a problem. How tough are the brakes in the rear? My God. They're semi. What is the tire setup on the back of this thing? Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's competition. It's stiff sidewall. What's the tire pressure at? What? I've never had a problem doing a burnout on these. Alright, well, let's see if, like, a step down in pads is what it needed. So I gotta wear the tires in. Let's turn that off too. I am so confused. Why doesn't it want to do a burnout? For once, are we actually like, do we have too much grip for too little power? Brake bias. Alright, something's not right. Yeah, because we're burning the clutch up again. I really hope it's not this rear end. Because that's going to be a big problem. Let's try going back to the stock drums, not even like a drag race drum. Or the other race drums. With sport pads. And see if that fixes it. If not, the rear end has to come out because I don't think something's working right here. Oh, please do a burnout. Wear the tires in properly. There we go. I don't know why that was that hard. Alright. What does it do? Oh, now that is fantastic. That's like a whole 2 seconds. The clutch is not happy. And I mean, we've overheated it 2 times now. That's solid. That is a great 60 foot. A 1.5. Didn't wheelie. The clutch does not like it. Which may mean we need more boost. Which I am happy to give it more boost. Honestly, let's give it more leave. Or more RPM in the leave. Because it's only 4,000. I think 4,500 will probably be someone. Yeah, I think that may help the clutch. If we roast the clutch again, then we're in trouble. Oh yeah, it's happier now. A lot happier. Alright, before I roast the clutch, it needs more boost. Oh, it's overheating. God damn it. And this is why we can't ever have anything nice on this show. Run for more than like a pass. Oh, shit. Ooh, is the turbo still? Oh, it's still spinning. That's a nice little detail. I like that. Okay. How do I make you go faster? Well, I do think it has too little of a rear gear. So let's change it. Let's change the rear gear. Let's put a 308. I think that'll be... that'll make the clutch a lot happier. Plus, it might give us some more RPM on the back half. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that was a whole 10th right there. And the clutch is not wanting to kill me. Not bad. much boost does it make? Yeah, 15.7 on the dot. Alright, 20 pounds of boost. If we have to max out the turbo to go at 850, we're in trouble. Alright, let's see what it do. 9.2 is the best so far, so. Come on. Oh yeah. .883, better 60 foot. Oh yeah, it liked it. I think I just need to knock like a touch of tire pressure out of it because it seemed like it chirped on the line a little bit. So yeah, touch of tire pressure, more boost. We're at 20, let's go to 30. Just see, knock it out of the ballpark. Alright, so 30 pounds of boost is like that mid-range threshold for this turbo. I think we'll probably be able to take about 50, but I don't know if the engine is going to take 50. So, it better make a real good lick here, or we're going to be in trouble. Also, I didn't knock out the tire pressure. If it spins, we know to change it. Oh, hell yeah. This is a real good engine. Real good engine. I think it just needs tire pressure knocked out of it and we'll be going 8.0s. So a compound, this thing might have chances to go into the 7s. Also, I just need to point out, the easiest 8-second pass I think I've ever made in any of the project cars in this show. Easy. It's not wheeling, it's not doing anything weird. Well, it is cutting to the left, but I think that's just tire pressure. Bumper down to 12 psi. Might also be because I have a very large track width on the rear tires right now too. So I don't think it's helping. I think we're getting into the realm of suspension because it's squatting. Oh my god, that is violent. Violent, but in a good way. It's actually a really good running car. Okay. So let's stiffen the rear end up a bit. Yeah, I think it needs like a little bit of compression tossed in it. Let's start her up to 5. It may help it. Maybe it's more tire pressure. Because it did the same thing. It's not pulling anymore. Yeah, probably more tire pressure. Put it down to 10. If it still spins, then it's got to be travel in the front. It's probably too much travel on the front, putting too much weight on the rear, and yeah, making it spin. Alright, let me give that a try. Put RPM back in it. I need to do it all in first person. That's what I need to do. Because I don't have that shift light. Because I'm hitting rev limiter. That's what I want to try and stop. Oh. It's so close. Alright, I'll put boost in it. 40 pounds of boost. There we go. An 806. I'll take it. We have an 8-second streetcar with an inline 6. Finally. Finally, we have success with an inline six and a turbo. Alright, well, next for this thing, I guess, is sevens, because I want to put a compound kit on it. I feel like it'll allow me to put a hood back on the car. Then it will look like... I don't know what it'll look like. But yeah, it is also now in parachute territory, so it needs parachute too. And next year, when I do a drag and drive, I think this thing is going to go. I think the goal is probably 7-second passes. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Alright, everybody. There you go. Project Turbo 6 2.0. Because if anybody doesn't remember, the original Turbo 6 is now the Freedom Barstow, and the rear end has been pulled out like 3 times from burnouts. So there we go. Finally. 8s with a Turbo 6. Happy. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.